Hello there, and welcome back to the Timeless Tarot Oracle with me, Peachez Bae. All right, so if you've made your way to this video, that means you are interested in knowing how someone is doing that you don't have contact with, okay? For whatever reasons, whether it's twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart, or just an ex from your past, however you want to go at this, you can go ahead and do that. You're definitely welcome to choose more than one of the options here. So if you got different exes and you want to just do an energy check-in with them, you can go ahead and do that. Feel free to watch the entire video if your soul is called to do so. All right, I want to thank you guys so much for being supportive of the channel. If you do like my style of reading, check out the link in the description box where you can book yourself a personal reading with me. Okay, all right, everybody, so I guess we're just going to go right ahead and get into it. For those of you that chose one, we have the purple one here. Okay, purple, we're talking about your crown chakra. You may be dealing with someone that is going through the initial phases of a spiritual awakening. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind as we move through the energy to see what's going on with them. All right, Spirit, what is going on? Okay, so the first card we have, these are the Oracle of Visions, Cheryl Marchetti. This person is in a safe space right now. Okay, they definitely have went through this process where they have been through some stormy times, stormy weather, but it's definitely looking like they are okay. So if you've been worried about them, if energetically Spirit's been calling you to feel like you need to ask about them or call them, just know they're doing good. Okay, they do have a protective energy around them from source, and like I said, they are someone who's very spiritual, you know, but they're just now, I feel like this is the initial phases of their journey, so they still have work to do. Okay, and you do have this energy of time. They are waiting. Okay, they are waiting. I feel like they may be waiting for you to contact, especially if you feel like you've been called to do that or you're being pulled to do that. But I want you to know that if you're not, don't feel like you have to call them or that you have to try to contact them because of their safety. Only contact them if you're feeling like you want to have discussions, because they don't want you to come in like trying to save them. Okay, they have a clear understanding of what has happened between you two, and for some of you, especially if this was something that happened long ago, they've grown. Okay, they've matured and they're learning to really build foundations in their life. Okay, and you have the Harmony card. Their life is good. Okay, like things are falling into place with them. They're not having a whole bunch of they have been through some stuff, though. Your person has really been through it. So I can kind of understand why you may be checking in on them, or maybe even you understand that maybe you guys went through some things together. But I just want to let you know they are in a better place. Okay, their energy is better. It's just really good. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these to the middle, and then I'm gonna just overlay the cards. So just keep this in mind as we go through the next set of cards. Okay, they're doing good. Okay, so we have knock knock. All right. So I would definitely say they are looking for an opportunity. I told you they were waiting. They're waiting on you to knock on the door. Okay? They're waiting. And I was just checking in. I didn't know if it was going to go where they were thinking about you, but you are definitely on their mind. And usually when someone is on your mind, you're on their mind as well. Okay? So you do have head games too. Sometimes, and I feel like this is coming off as sometimes the connections that they have with people. People think that they're playing games at times, or maybe you even felt like that. Okay? But it's only because there's an intense connection between you two, even like telepathy. I tried. Okay? And because you guys feel each other so deeply, it can get a bit crazy sometimes. Okay? But you have smooth and easy. They definitely want things to get better between you and them. They don't want you, like I said, they don't want you coming in trying to save them or trying to, like, you know, that's not the energy that they want to bring towards the connection that you have. So if you are feeling like that, then, you know, do wait until you're not in that energy. And you have free fall, and they're still in love. They're still deeply in love, and they're still willing to, like, act on that if the opportunity presents itself. If the opportunity knocks on the door, if you knock on that door, it's definitely going to be one that's open for you. But like I said, You know, as long as you're not trying to go in and change this person, that's why it's coming across like not trying to help them, like feeling like they need you because they don't want you to change them. They're going through their changes. They're going through their process. Okay? All right. Let's get our next set of cards. We have a soulmate. All right now. This is your soulmate. That's why they can't let you go. That's why they still think about you. And even in terms of soulmate, it's not always necessarily a type of connection that you would want. Like sometimes your soulmate does come in to show you yourself or to teach you some sort of lesson. Okay? But what makes me think this is deeper is you have to make the effort here. Which for me, this is the romance angel that speaks towards twin flame, divine counterpart energy. Okay? So like I said, they are waiting on that opportunity from you. But this is the thing about it. Everything is not going to always be easy. And I feel like with the head games being here, that is something that maybe you're going to have to work through if you want to deal with your person. That may be your own insecurities. Because they do want things to be smooth and easy between you two if you are going to come back. Okay? This person has grown up. Whether you want to admit it or, you know, whatever. I don't know how long this... Well, and look, we have separation here. So you guys are definitely in separation. And it could definitely be a twin flame. So here it is. Those cards there together like that. This can definitely be a twin flame separation and you are going through it. But I'm telling you, your person has definitely went through some things. They are maturing. And then you have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And that's why you're asking about them. And if this is something from years ago, I do want to encourage you to go ahead and reach out. And if this is something where you've really been feeling like you want to give it another go, make the effort. Take the steps you're being guided to take. And maybe this was the confirmation that you needed to do so. Okay? All right, so next I have love activation cards. These are going to be energies that you kind of want to keep in mind if you're going to reach out. But this is also things that your person has learned, okay? Things that they've been through. So we have satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Your person has really, really let go of, like if they had family they were trying to appease, if they had friends, different love interests, karmic partners, they are letting go of that. Okay? They're not worried about what nobody think at this point. It's you and them. Okay? Or it's them. Above anything, even if they don't have anything to do with you, it is about them being okay with who they are. They've let go of a lot of their insecurities. Okay? Like I told you, this is the beginning stages of a spiritual awakening. They are coming into knowing who they are. And it's beautiful. Okay? And you have expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. I told you they're ready. They're ready to make the effort. They're ready to listen to the universe when it comes to you and the connection you guys have. So like I said, you have to be willing to do the same thing and deal with your insecurities, okay? And if you guys were in separation, that could be the reason why Spirit had you separated, because you had to do this same work that they're having to do. Or maybe you have done this work, okay? And then you have vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. So this is no room for no pity parties. He's not doing that anymore. Or she's not doing that. They're not doing that. They have really worked on themselves and they're looking forward. You know, the vision is about what's ahead, not behind them. Okay? And they're like, no matter what, they understand that even in separation, you guys had to be separated so they can work on their stuff. Okay? It just had to be like that. They understand it and they feel like it's fair. It's just. All right. And then you have release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. They have the ability to let go. They've really dealt with attachment issues, codependency. That's why they're waiting, because they no longer want to force things with anybody. They recognize that anything that's for them is going to come to them. This is a beautiful reading. This is beautiful how this person has really, they've done the work. You know, sometimes it's hard to separate, but sometimes it's very necessary, because it is the catalyst for people making those deep, profound spiritual changes that they need to make. And also not just in the spiritual realm, in the physical realm as well. And it brings about, like, they're so calm. They don't want drama. They don't. They really don't. Okay, let's get the last set of cards. Oh, wow. From the tarot, we have the World, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Okay? They've completed some karmic cycles. This is a new beginning for them. They're ready to go forward with their life. They're ready for a solid, secure relationship, or just solid energy. They're ready for happy times. They're ready to take control of the direction that their life is going and, like, no longer blame anybody else. They fully accept their responsibility for whatever they've done and whatever they're going to do, because nobody is perfect and everybody's still working through stuff. But know that you are dealing with somebody who's not going to just put everything off on everybody else. They're going to take responsibility, and you can actually work with someone who does that. If they can see themselves and they can make the changes, because they want happiness. That is their goal. Okay, so this is wonderful. Congratulations to you if you do decide to reach out to this person. And if you do want to take your time, that's understandable. Because if you know you got things you still need to work on, I will definitely tell you, wait for it. Okay, don't feel the rush. They're not going anywhere. Okay, so don't feel it. Work on yourself. Work on your securities, your insecurities, and anything that you have, like this. Especially, I'm feeling like this is your twin, or this is someone who at least is showing you yourself. So the same way they've done the work, you can take these messages and get that same energy that they have, okay? All right, number one. Thank you so much. If you find that you like the video, be sure to like the video before you go. Check out some other videos. And just know I do appreciate you, okay? Hit the notification bell. I do collective and paid readings in my live sessions. So if you want to check me out, be sure to subscribe before you go, all right? Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and move right along. All right, here we go. For those of you that chose the pink two, twos for me are about reflection. So this definitely could be a soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart energy here. But we're talking about love here with that pink energy. Okay, that's a deeper tone of pink. So we're talking about some deep kind of reddish mixed in with that. So we're going to talk about a little passion. I'm pretty sure you have a desire for this person with this energy being here. So we're going to see what's going on with them. You guys are no contact. So we're going to see what's going on in their life. All right. Let's see. All right, so it looks like right now they are sitting pretty, okay? They could be out here definitely entertaining other people because they have this cast. And if you can see, there's a bunch of fish swimming around at the bottom. So do know that, there are people that are looking at your person, but I feel like they are more wanting, they have something specific that they want. So just because that line is cast, they're not just going to accept anything that bites the bait, okay? But they definitely are putting bait out there. I just want to let you know that, okay? And look, she's sitting there looking pretty, This person's taking care of themselves. They're dressing nice. They may be going out a lot, having a good time or just being seen, all right? Well, and that would explain the next card here. This is the Oracle of Visions from Cheryl Marchetti. And this is about pride. Your person has some issues with ego and pride and vanity. They could come off as a bit narcissistic at times, honestly. They don't like to look at their flaws. I'm going to tell you that. That's what you're dealing with here. Okay, for whatever reasons you may be saying, yeah, that's what they do. But like I said, I do feel like they are a mirror. And if it's not something... Let's say you're not a narcissist or you don't have those kind of qualities. There's something about you where you attract that energy. Okay, so have this understanding that, or, this could be past because you guys are no contact. Maybe you did set up your boundaries and you're like, I'm not going to deal with it. But I just want to let you know this is what they're doing. They still kind of doing the same thing. They are catfishing people too. I'm going to tell you that too. All right. And then you have this, you got the puppeteer. They are manipulating people, okay? And it has to do with, like, they know they're not serious about some things. You know, they know they don't want to be serious. They know they don't want a serious relationship. But at the same time, they're still putting that bait out there. And it's because they have issues with their ego and their pride. And they do have this thing about wanting to manipulate people or make sure everybody is doing what they want to do when they want them to do it. Okay? They look at everybody as marionettes, and they're, you know, life is a stage for them. It's like action. All right? Let's see what else is going on with them. We have pick up after yourself. So there is some messy energy that's in their life. They are making, or there's some messy energy that's around them. They do want things to be better, though. And they are getting a message from Spirit that they do need to change their behavior. But based on their ego, you know, they cannot be taking heed to those messages. But do know the Spirit is letting them know that they need to change. And a lot of it is going to be they got to stop playing with people that they know they're not serious about. All right? And you have living large. So they, you know, that's a lot of the reasons why they're not going to change and pick up after themselves right now. At some point, I do feel like they will do it. You know, because pride cometh before the fall, honey. You already know. But right now, they're living large. Okay, they're feeling themselves. They're into themselves big time. They may be spending a lot of money, going on trips, you know, whatever. They are living that kind of lifestyle. Okay, I told you they're out being seen. So, okay. Let's see, leaping in love. So they do have a situation, or they are kind of being risky. And I told you they are dealing with different people. Okay, so but I do feel like something has caught their attention. It's not something that they necessarily, I don't feel like they want. It's not something that they want. Like, it's not their standards. It's something that's taken them, that's kind of caught them off guard. Okay, and you have the F word here. So there may be something about them being rejected. That's what I'm feeling. Like they really tried something, or they're going to try something with somebody and they're being rejected. And I told you, pride cometh before the fall. And some people have to understand everybody don't want you like that. And everybody is not going to say yes to you just based on the way that you look. Okay? Or the way you carry your, you know, just based on the things that you have. Because I feel like that's what they were expecting. But it's like they're going to get a rude awakening when it comes to that. Okay? And let's see what else is going on with them. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. They are going to go through some sort of healing process. But they do have to have that. The F word for me looks like a tower moment. Okay, so they do have to go through that first before they're able to move on. I do feel like in some ways they're holding grudges against like their past lovers. It could be you or someone else. Or their parents. They still have traumas. They still have stuff they have to work out. And that's the only reason they act like that. Okay? And you have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. They are going to get those messages like about leaving things alone that's not coming to them. They're going to get a rude awakening when that thing that they wanted is not going to happen. Okay? Or this could have been you. You know, you could have cut them off because they were playing games. But at the same time, they do recognize the divine, they will recognize, or they are coming to that realization that divine timing is at work. Okay? You do have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. They're going to, and I call this the waking up and smelling the roses card, okay? They got to live in the present moment. The only reason that they were acting like that, if they were giving you kind of crazy behavior, or if you knew them in the past and they were just all over the place, it was because they were not living in the moment. They were living in the past. Okay? And you have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, so at some point I do feel like this person does want to get married. If they're not already, but they are definitely looking for more of the easy peasy relationships. I'm not feeling like they want to do a bunch of work. But they do have work to do. That's the thing. And I'm talking about spiritual work, emotional work, and mental work. Because I feel like financially this person is probably okay. I feel like they do well for themselves because well, if they don't do well for themselves, they look like it. It looks like it to everybody else. Okay? But all right, let's get some love activation cards. And this is just going to be some things that the person really is going to have to learn before they can actually enjoy love or welcome love or even welcome you back or just have a steady relationship, something solid and secure. Okay, we have commitment, so they could possibly have commitment issues. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. They may have commitment issues. That's why they play with a lot of different people. They're going to have to learn to stop that and really be committed wholeheartedly to people. If they believe that that person loves them, they're going to have to learn to work through things and still stay committed. Okay? And you have transformation. Use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. So your person definitely has to come out of that. This is a stage, and you know, I'm the actor, and this is a play. They got to come out of that. Break through the illusions. In order to really have something, they're going to have to do the work. That's not an easy thing to do. And you have kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. You know, they're going to have to soften their spirit, soften their energy. They're a little cold-hearted right now. They're going to have to work on that heart chakra. They're going to have to release some things and be way more kind. Because I don't feel like you want a negative energy like that. If this person is going to be in your life, I'm pretty sure you want them to be loving and open and caring. Okay? And you have gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Your person needs to have an attitude of gratitude. You know, they're not grateful for some things, and that's why things are kind of the way they are with them. Until they learn to be grateful for every situation, they are going to continue to manipulate people because they feel like maybe that was what was done to them. Okay? All right, and then your 3 tarot cards we have is the King of Pentacles. This is their potential, absolutely, to have solid, stable energy. You have the Star. They do need to go through some healing processes. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or Aquarius. And then you have the Magician. It could be an Aries, or a Gemini, or Virgo. Okay? They have so much power. But they have to ground their energy and get themselves together. They have to release and let go of the hurt and the pain. Healing has to take place before they're able to manifest the love that they really want. And that they really deserve, because they do deserve love. This is a hurt person. Okay? But once they break down those traumas and dramas, issues with their parents or whatever, this is somebody who's going to manifest so much love, and they're going to have so much love to give. All right? All right. Thank you, number 2. If you like the video, be sure to like the video before you go. Make sure you hit that like button, the notification bell, so when I go live, you can come in and get yourself a personal if you want, or you can check in and get some messages through the collective readings. Okay? Thank you so much, number 2. Be well, be blessed, and be whole. Thank you. All right. All right, the orange 3s. The orange 3s represent increase and multiplication, okay? More. So we'll see what this is speaking towards. All right. That orange could also symbolize a part of the sacral. Is usually associated with the yellow. But with the orange being here, I would say it's somewhere between the root chakra and the sacral chakra. Okay? Meaning there is a lot of creative and also sexual energy between you and this person. And it does not matter that you guys are not in contact right now. That connection is still there. This could be someone that you have children with, or whatever, or you're going to have children with. You could have had children with them in past lives. Okay? But let's see what's going on with them now. Let's see. All right. So they are going through this phase in their life where they want to experience new things. Okay? They want to come out of their current environment and kind of step into someone else's world. They have this strong desire to just do different. They want to go to an alternate world. This person could want to, or could be astral projecting. Okay, and this could be towards you or just anywhere. They could be learning about that art or that craft. Okay. And let's see what else. Okay, so yeah, they're definitely seeking some knowledge, or they are going through this period where their knowledge is increasing. The threes represent lessons as well. Okay. Being taught and teaching. So they're learning some powerful spiritual stuff right now. Okay, so maybe they had to have this separation between you two. Or if this is something, you know, if it's been long term, for whatever reason, this person has really gotten on their path and they are learning. They're learning big time, and they're learning some stuff that is like kind of mind blowing. Okay, it is helping them to transition and to be more open to experiencing different things, new things, things that broaden their horizons. Okay. And then you have this energy here, which is about them really going deep within and learning what they really like and what they really desire. They're peeling back the layers. You could be dealing with someone that for a long time they have been told who they are. Okay? Or they've been made to feel like they have to do a certain thing with their life and that's all that they can do. But they're learning. They're moving through that. And I do feel like there's a lot of metaphysical work that's going on here. Esoteric knowledge is deep. They may be going through some sort of initiation when it comes to a certain craft. But it's definitely opening them up. And I feel like they're having like this strong spiritual awakening. They are definitely learning some things, okay? They're learning to manifest. That's powerful too. They're learning the art of manifestation. All right. And let's see. You got Bazinga. They're hitting the mark in their life. Okay, they got some good stuff going. They're manifesting. Okay, they are. And Spirit is like sending stuff to them where it's like everything is on point. They are aligning with what they're supposed to be doing. And you have silver lining. So it could be the separation between you two, or it could be their separation from, you know, the world. However this is playing out, there was a silver lining to all of the things that happened in their life. Some of them had to walk away from their family, or they walked away from situations and it really did hurt them. But at the same time, it was all for their growth. They had to learn those lessons so that they can elevate. Okay, they had to increase their knowledge, but first they had to go through that sacrifice first. They did have to make a sacrifice here, but it was worth it. Okay, and you have over your shoulders, they're definitely moving on. They're not worried about anything from their past. And I'm not necessarily saying that towards you or the connection that you guys have. But that is saying they are releasing things, okay? And honestly speaking, if you're one of those things in their life where they felt like they couldn't work through things, or that it was something that was holding them back, do know they are moving forward. And I do hope that you do wish them the best if that was the case. Okay, because they are getting themselves together. And that doesn't mean forever that they're going to be gone. But it's just, I feel like right now, Spirit is saying, you know, that they are kind of moving forward. And even if you guys were to get back together, it's not going to be like what it was. Or even if you do come back in contact, the connection that you have will be completely different. Okay? And you have this superhero energy here. You know, they really are feeling empowered. All right, they feel like they can do anything. They can conquer anything. But I do feel like they have let go of trying to like change people and change situations. They're not doing that. They've released the control over how things play out. And they could have been the type of person that's over your shoulders. Could be if they kind of held on to stuff. They were holding grudges, or they really felt like somebody really hurt them and they were continuing to look back on that situation. They could be letting that go as well. Okay, they're empowered. All right. Let's see about the romance angels. We have children. Your love life is being infected by children. So they do have someone that is dependent on them. Okay, and it could be children. They could have an actual child. Or that could be the connection that you guys have. They could still feel a strong tie with you and the child. It could be a spiritual baby as well. But it is affecting them. Okay, and it does make them feel a little dependent, but I feel like the energy is dependent on them. And not so much in a good way, but they feel like as if that connection with that dependent could be stopping their love life in some way. Okay, and you do have religious factors here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This person has a lot of things from their cultural background that it still weighs heavy on them when it comes to certain things, but they are releasing that as well. Their path moving forward is going to be more towards spiritual than religious. They are leaving behind that religious mindset when it comes to relationships. Okay, and that's something that's painful for them because they do hold certain things sacred, like marriage and, you know, commitment, those sorts of things. Okay, their relationship with God or the universe. All right. And then you have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So this person, at this point, they could have somebody on their mind or in their life that they're very passionate about, that they're happy with. Okay, so if it's not you, just honestly speaking, if you really love this person and you know that they have this kind of growth, then you got to know that, you know, that's the best. And you just send them the best vibrations that you can. And you do have wedding here. This situation involves marriage. They could honestly be getting ready to get married to someone, you know. Or they could be rekindling something. If this was something where they had somebody or a marriage that you thought was not coming together, that could be back on the upswing. Or if this is you and your person and you guys are married and there was a separation, this person could definitely be ready to come back towards you because they still have a love for you. They just have to work out some things. And they may be coming back as a superhero, like empowered and ready to do things, ready to get the work done. Okay? All right, let's see about your love activation cards. And this is going to be the energy that they're carrying right now, the lessons that they have learned. The first one is patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. They weren't trying to force things, but they are transforming. The transformation is there. Okay? They've been patient with themselves and other people, but it's a certain level of patience that you reach that you know there's when it's not patience anymore. It's kind of being ignorant. And they're not there. They understand the difference. But they don't feel the need to rush things, though, no matter how happy they are. All right? And then you have freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Okay? They have a newfound freedom here. They're so open to love. Their heart has been open. Spirit is dealing with them heavily. They're learning some things like I told you about manifesting, knowing that they can have whatever they want. It's nothing that they can't have, including you. But okay. Let's see. The next one we have is action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. They are ready to take the actions that they need to take if they want changes in their life. They're not making excuses. They're making moves, okay? They don't have time to make excuses. They're too busy out here doing what they need to do, being happy. And then you have responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. They're taking responsibility for their own actions, and these two are there together. So if you guys are looking for, if it is a situation where they may be coming back or contacting you, they're going to be so responsible for the way they're going to take responsibility for the things that they've done. And I would suggest if you've done things that you do the same. Okay? And let's see, the 3 tarot cards that they got is the Ace of Pentacles. Definitely looking for a new opportunity, and this could be with you, or they already have a new opportunity, but it's new energy here. Okay, you have the Knight of Swords. This person is willing to work through any sort of challenges that comes along with this. You know, they're not expecting everything to be easy. They understand that. And then you have the 6 of Pentacles. They're looking for reciprocity. They're looking to sow good seeds so that they have a good harvest. The reap what you sow energy is very heavy with them. They have a clear understanding of that, okay? Like I told you, they have a religious upbringing or something about that that really still is the core of them. The way you treat people is the way you will be treated. And that's why they have responsibility. They understand that. In action, they understand that. Okay? All right, number 3. If you find that you like the video, please like the video. Hit the notification bell and select all. So when I go live, you can pop in and get in on those collective reads. And also you can purchase personal readings during the live. Okay, so check me out. And I want to thank you so much. Be sure to go check out some other videos and leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know, does this resonate with you and your situation? All right. Till next time, y'all be well, be blessed, and be whole. Peace out.